Hi guys, this is Ratchet's and we are playing Criminal Case, War Edition, Case 9, King Spring. Let's unlock Chapter 3. Let's recap, Katia. We heard nothing about the sword and we made almost no headway with our investigation into Hamza's murder. We got a pregnant widow and a kid with a toy gun. Katia, we just had war. The protesters have organized a march in memory of the victim and the Sultan is threatening to open fire on them. It will be a massacre if you don't do anything, Katia. What? The Sultan has lost his mind. The protesters are convinced that the Sultan is behind Hamza's death. It's giving the protest movement a new lease of life. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he did have something to do with this murder, Katia. We need to go back to his palace ASAP. If there's evidence which ties him to Hamza's death, it'll be there. Besides, I bet he's so preoccupied with the protesters that we can just sneak right in. Let's go back to the Sultan's palace now. Oh yeah, let's sneak up like now. Oh jeez. Oh, that could really... Yeah, that's Hamza. That's him being murdered. So it was like that, gunshot, and with a rifle. I think the killer was like a boss. It reminds me of Call of Duty somehow. I don't have no idea why. Elephant head. There. Where's the necklace? There. Newspaper. Oh, that's our victim on the newspaper. On a picture. Quick, why did you find the Sultan's palace, Katria? Innocent people's lives will be at stake if we don't wrap this case up soon. Some torn pieces? But put them back together then. There's no time to lose. And check out this faded newspaper article. The headline reads, Protest Leader Murder. Hamza Bosefi shot dead. We need to retrieve the faded parts. You also grabbed a locked camera recorder. But nobody calls these things like you, Katria. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, 3 clues to do. Okay, first let's do this torn paper. Oh, a warrant, you say. Ooh. Arrest warrant. Interesting. Oh, when it's faded, we need to retrieve what was written. Crime, attempted assassination of the Sultan. Ooh, interesting. The piece of paper restores an arrest warrant, and the crime reads attempted assassination of the Sultan. So someone tried to kill the Sultan? Could you just grab your dusty brush? We need to know who it was. Yeah, we need to know. It was... And was he going to end up like Hamza? Maybe. Alright, let's do this newspaper. Wolf News! I knew it! Knew it was going to be this guy. Okay, what is he doing now? Okay, he was writing a story just to get money. That's all what he could think about. Jesus. Newspaper article about the victim's death was written by Thomas Cox. It doesn't bode well. The article says that the Sultan finally took matters into his own hands and killed the leader of the protesters. Hey, we still don't know who killed him. We have no proof that it was him. Jesus. Dang, I do have my suspicions about the Sultan idea, but I'm sure Thomas can't support his claims. When there's a questionable journalism, there's usually a Wolf News reporter behind it. What if I squeeze some information out of that so-called reporter? Let's go talk to Thomas. Okay, I'm beginning to dislike this guy. Okay, let's do the locked camera now. No! This one, okay. Look at you go, dear. Lock that camera recorder you picked up at the Sultan's palace in flash. All these files seem to be encrypted though. You're right, better get this camera recorder to area to say stat. Okay. Okay, I thought we were going to see the footage ourselves, but it's encrypted. Wow. Okay, kid, here you go. Have some job to do. And don't be jobless. Okay, let's do this arrest warrant now. Name, Hamza Bosefi. Verdict, death by firing squad. The arrest warrant for attempted assassination of Sultan was put out for Hamza Bosefi, and the verdict reads death by firing squad. So Sultan wanted Hamza dead. Well, wait, that's exactly what happened. The Sultan could have had Hamza executed elsewhere and then moved the body to the oasis to make it look like a random act of violence. We'd better talk to the Sultan, Katya. He needs to explain this arrest warrant. Okay, you better spill everything. I don't like him at all. Okay, first let's go talk to Thomas, and I don't like him also. Oh, it's you again. So, I don't really have time for this. I'm busy posting updates about the protest movement to Buzzer, and then I got a report is Steiner lined up. They're lined up. We're going to go for Costco's. We won't make time for Gopu Katya. We found your newspaper article about Hamza's murder. Where's the evidence that he was killed by the Sultan? You know how it is, Gamer. I write whatever sells. I don't bother offering proof. I'd even write about my fishing trips if I thought people would buy it. In fact, the article is making headlines all over the USA, and now I'm in the running for a Pulitzer. You're not so special now, eh, Carmen? Oh, go fuck yourself, man. This is about more than winning a prize, Thomas. The situation here is already a powder keg, and you fabricated a story which could ignite the fuse. The protesters here know what they are getting themselves into. All I'm doing is reporting on the situation like any good journalist. And you ain't good so much. Well, if Kokoteria discovers you killed Hamza, the only place you'll be reporting from is a prison cell. Okay, he's the #1 suspect. I don't like him at all. Okay, let's go talk to Sultan. We found this arrest warrant for Hamza Bosefi at your palace. You conveniently forgot to mention that Hamza had tried to kill you. You know, I respect the people's right to protest. Why would they not be jealous of royalty? But Hamza, that ungrateful peasant, he took it too far. I was off fishing when that crazy bat threw some paint at me. My guards chased him, but he got away. Hamza threw some paint at you, but his arrest warrant states he tried to kill you. You ordered for him to be executed because of some paint? I'm losing patience with you, Kopakatia. Throwing paint, attempted assassination, it's one and the same. And trying to kill the Sultan is punishable by death. The Sultan does not forgive. And Kopakatia does not give up on finding a killer. And on that note, if you find more protesters dead, you'll be in serious trouble. Oh, he doesn't use buzzers, so okay. He's not very suspicious. And now we gotta wait for the camera. Okay, let's see who's #1 suspect now. Oh, it's Fatima. Not from Benjamin. Good. And Thomas. Not from Mahmoud. And not from Omar yet. Wait, we only talked to him once, but we need to talk to him for a second time. It's how it goes on a criminal case now. So, I'll see you in a little bit, guys. And we are back, so let's see. What do you have on this camera, huh? Kid, did you manage to decrypt the files of that camcorder Katria found in the Sultan's palace? Sure did. Take a look at this, Katria. Okay, what's the footage? Start footage. This is a call to arms. For too long, we have allowed the Sultan to treat us like cockroaches that he can crush at will. It's time to mobilize your wives and your children. Use them as cannon fodder if you must. Individual lives mean nothing in the struggle against tyranny. If they die, they will die as heroes. That's it? Well, Hamza really had no qualms about pushing his supporters to do everything possible to overthrow the Sultan. He was even ready to use women and children as cannon fodder. But this doesn't help move the investigation forward, Elliot. Is this all you got? Of course not. I discovered that Hamza posted this video to his followers on Buzzer, and the first person to comment was Omar Bahir. Omar, the professor sure seems to get around. One minute he's getting chummy with rebel tribes in Morocco, next he's schmoozing with the Sultan, and now he's in league with the protesters? Not exactly. Omar's comment reads, example is better than precept. Hamza. You're gonna need to walk me through this, kid. I searched online and found that it's an Arab proverb. Omar was telling Hamza to lead by example. So just what exactly was Omar's relationship with protest leader? Kadia, I think it's high time we talk to him. Fuck, what's happening with my voice now? I swear I'm not coughing at all. Okay, let's go talk to Omar. Mr. Bucky, can you explain this comment you left on the video Hamza posted on Buzzer? Ah, you saw that, Katia. Well, I admit that Hamza and I had some differences regarding his leadership of the protesters. Hamza was a coward. He was not fit to lead the protest movement. As you saw on the video, he did not hesitate to risk others' lives to further his cause. But when it came to risk his own life, he was nowhere to be seen. Aren't you supposed to be advising the Sultan, not fraternizing with his enemies? As I explained before, this future theory is extremely complicated. You could possibly understand the history behind it. Well, your freedom will be history if Corporal Katia finds out you killed Hamza. Okay, later on, at the bureau headquarters. We're on the home stretch, Katrina. We know the victim expressed his discontent by throwing paint at Sultan, and in retaliation the Sultan wanted him executed. Another clearly had qualms with Hamza's role as leader of the protesters, so perhaps he decided to take matters into his own hands. Katrina, you just heard that Sultan has ordered for access to the crime scene to be restricted, because he is concerned that it will become a pilgrimage site for the protesters. You need to get back there to sweep the oasis for any final clues. Now. Will do, Ingrid, yeah. Okay, I'm beginning to like Ingrid, no matter what. Okay. Then, let's investigate Oasis Shore. 2 final clues, just to get something from a killer's profile, if that's how I'm going to say it. Oh, pile of rocks. Nice. And wait, we still don't find a murder weapon. Oh my god, is that a murder weapon? Because yeah, it looks like a rifle. So quick, what did you find at the crime scene, Katrina? An assembled rifle? You'd better assemble it. This could blow the case wide open. And some rocks. What do you know best, Katia? Let's look through them quick. Yes, will do. Okay, first let's do this rifle. Yeah, that's our murder weapon for sure. Okay, nice. Whoa, you assembled that service rifle in a flash, Katia. Did you learn that in the army or something? Anyway, this might well be our murder weapon. We gotta send it to Lars stat. Yeah, that's our murder weapon for sure. How long? 9 hours, alright. Alright, now let's do this pile of rocks. Oh, cigarette. Alright. What did you find in that pile of rocks you picked up from the crime scene, Katia? A cigarette butt? You're right, Kirill must have tried to hide this after they shot Hamza. We have time to figure out which of our suspects smoked, though. We need to get the cigarette butt to Lars on the double. Yes, will do. How long? 15 hours. Why was I even asking? Because it basically goes the same. One analysis 15 hours, second 9 hours. Alright. We just gotta wait for this to finish. So, see you a little bit. And we are back. So, let's see. First, this rifle. Or service rifle. I want to say, guys, I somehow have a feeling it's going to be his wife that killed Hamza. So, that's I was hearing some of the suspects and seeing which profile is going to be, and I have a feeling it's going to be his wife. I'm just saying that. I don't know who's going to be. Lars, what did you find out about that gun Katia picked up at the crime scene? Well, I carried out tests on various objects to study the bullet impact. It was exactly the same as the head wound your victim suffered. Yeah, that's our murder weapon. I can therefore confirm that the service rifle is your murder weapon, Katrina. Trust Katrina to find the murder weapon. Can you tell us anything more about it? Using the type of weapon, the angle at which the bullet entered the victim's body and where the victim was standing, I managed to calculate the shooter's height. Oh, height is going to be, right? I did not notice that. And I confirmed that the killer measures 5 foot and 6 inches. Great work, Lars. So now we know the killer's height. I bet they'll be feeling pretty small once you put them behind bars, Katrina. Okay, 5 foot 6 inches. Is that somewhere 170 centimeters? I'm not sure. But I know my height is 163 centimeters, and I calculated that in foot and inches. It's 5 foot and 3 inches. Okay, let's do this cigarette butt. I had to say, cigarette butt in federal crisis is a smoking hot lead. We don't have time for jokes, Lars. Tell us what you discovered. Well, I managed to extract a sample of saliva from the cigarette. I didn't have time to do a full DNA profile, but I studied the chromosomes, and I could tell that the killer is male. Oh, so it's male. I think I know who's going to be. So now we know we're looking for a male killer. Well, you won't be feeling so macho once you got him in handcuffs, Katrina. Okay, will do. You've collected all the evidence you need to arrest Hamza Bosefi's killer, Katia. Let's do this. Will do. Oh, so it's not his wife. I guess, I was studying their blood types, so I thought it was going to be his wife, but... yeah, she's a man. So Benjamin... oh... oh, but I thought it was Omar. He's 6 foot tall. Okay. I don't like that guy much at all, so... he was the one who wrote the newspaper that says that the Sultan murdered Hafsa, but he didn't have any evidence, so... tell us now. Thomas Cox, you are arrested for the murder of Hafsa Bosefi. How could you? Don't be ridiculous, Conrad. I'm a journalist, not a killer. You can fuck yourself, man. Now how do you explain that Kopakatia found you fishing hook covered in victims' blood at the crime scene? A lot of people visit the US to go fishing. Anyone could have left that hook there. You know, killing someone is disgusting enough, but posting a photo of the victim's dead body on Buzzer? There's the proof that account belongs to me. Besides, social media accounts get hacked all the time. Stop lying, Thomas. Kopakatia also found your DNA on the cigarette butt you tried to hide at the crime scene. You're done for. Oh, alright, you got me. I killed Hausa. But it was an accident, I swear. Seriously? What? How do you accidentally shoot someone in the head? I invited Hamza to the West to interview him about the protest movement and how far he was prepared to go to overthrow the Sultan. Hamza was showing me the rifle he'd bought. I took it to get a feel for it when I accidentally discharged it. I panicked when I saw Hamza was dead, but then I realized there was a silver lining. I made it into the scoop of the year by claiming that Sultan killed him. You're disgusting, Thomas. Instead of honoring the dead, you use Hamza's death for your own vile purposes. Oh, loosen up, Carmen. We can't all have a nose for a good story like you do. Some of us have to fabricate our news. Well, you'd better fabricate a better story than that before your trial, Thomas. You're under arrest. Thomas Cox is then accused of killing Hamza Bosefi. How do you plead? Guilty, Your Honor, but I got a killer story out of it. Pure pun intended. Oh, go fuck yourself. You turned the death of an innocent man into a news scoop. Sure did, Your Honor. At Wolf News, they encourage us to be the best of the best, even if that does mean fabricating stories. Well, Mr. Cox, I really don't like you or what you stand for, but since your crime wasn't premeditated, the international court hereby sentenced you to 10 years in prison. Only 10 years, huh? Guess that gives you plenty of time to think of my next few articles. Perhaps I could do a report on prison conditions. Oh, all he can think about is newspaper? Jesus. Katrina, congratulations for successfully putting Thomas Cox behind bars. But we're still no close to getting to the bottom of the chief's murder. We just know that the sword is possible and that they've been busy on uniting local groups to drive for raiders out of the region. And in this climate of social unrest, who knows what someone like the sword could get up to? Our only option is to keep investigating, so let's go. Okay. I didn't like this guy much at all, so... all he could think about this newspaper. Wow, alright. We're gonna stop here, we're gonna continue playing Crossing the Desert number 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!